Greetings everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. Today we're going to tackle the 4th dungeon, the Temple of Droplets, and to get in, we have to shrink down. Also, if you haven't noticed, the theme to that lake area is the Zelda Overture theme that you hear a lot in Link to the Past. Anyway, the theme in here, however, is totally original, and it also kicks some ass. I love this dungeon too. Holy shit, it also has ice physics. Just listen to that. So what I gotta say about the dungeons in this game, they only get better and better. Some of the Zelda games, the dungeons, there's some good ones and some bad ones. In this one, they start out pretty simple, but they just get better over time. So, I mean, we gotta have high hopes for the last one, right? I don't know, this one just seems so mysterious and cool, and it's got this great theme. And a good gimmick. They're meant to use the sun to melt things. Oh yeah, Islo. I can't wait to defrost you. You're suffering so badly, I know. Alright, so this is going to be our first key. Oh my god, come on! Seriously? I know that. I can see that. I'm not blind. Holy shit. I mean, I knew Islo was going to be trouble, but I forgot how much trouble he is. And to think I defended him at one point. Did I ever defend him? No, probably not. Anyway, we've got our first key. And we saw a locked door over here, so let's use it. It's the only way we can go. This looks like a sliding puzzle. Is that the big key already? Yes it is. Alright, this dungeon actually goes to show you that the big key doesn't always mean you get to go to the boss immediately. It actually just opens up a different area of the dungeon. Now, we have to be careful with this key. We have to do the ice puzzle a certain way, or we'll have to start it over. So we have to use these... Come on, Rick. Jesus. There we go. Alright, we have to use these 2 ice blocks to maneuver the big key all the way around over to this sunspot over here. Now the ice physics do get a little weird in this game. Sometimes you'll just stop dead in your tracks and then keep going. It's kind of weird. If you slash your sword, you'll stop immediately, but then keep going after you're done swinging it. If you play the ocarina, you'll stop sliding and stay stopped. So that's actually a good way if you're about to fall off a hill or fall off down into a pit. Play the ocarina, but I'm not going to be using that because it's kind of annoying to play the ocarina every 5 seconds, even though, holy shit, there we go, wow. Even though it gets hard sometimes to move around. Don't worry though, most of this dungeon is not ice, so it's okay. I gotta say though, it is kind of a welcome change from most of the water temples in the Zelda games, which are mainly just swimming around all over the place. And there we go. It's boss time! Not really, actually. It just opens up the latter portion of the dungeon. But the element's right there. Unfortunately, we can't get to it yet because it's trapped in the ice. Now, you would think with a sword infused with the element of fire that we could melt that shit, but no. The elements don't really mean anything. They're just fancy items. Alright, so you see that big switch over there to the left and one to the right. We actually have to find our way to both of those switches and push them, because they're going to open up the sun in that middle room there. First thing I want to do, though, is come down here. And it's a map! Oh boy! Yeah, I know how the map works. Not going to use it. Just showing it there for any of you guys who are actually using this LP as a guide. The map is down there. There you go. Alright, the central gimmick of this dungeon is to take a lily pad and pretty much take it with us all the way around. So first thing we have to do though is clear up this space. There we go. Nice and clear. Rick, he swims down waterfalls and fears no man. I'm actually wasting my time now because I could have gone and got the lily pad and done this, but that's okay. You'll forgive me, right? Alright, so that grave gave us a clue. What we want is in the bottom of the pot. It's one of those dive around in the bottom until you find the thing type of puzzles. There we go. They used it in Link's Awakening and then again in the Oracle series, and here it is one more time. That is bullshit, by the way, that we can't swim onto those little ledges. I just gotta say it one more time. Wow, Rick is such a slow climber. Holy shit, come on. I thought with the power rings he'd be even stronger, but no, he is not. Alright, so with the key we can come over here and grab our lily pad. Awesome. Did I mention how much I hate sailing with the lily pads? There's a reason why this is sped up. We almost lost it there. There we go. Alright, so you want to get it down there onto the bottom level because we have to take it with us. Here's a tricky type of area. You need to get it down, but also get yourself under that spiky platform. Then rejoin it and get the fuck out. You could actually take your time there too if you wanted to. One annoying thing about sailing the lily pad is once you change to a new screen, it stops moving. It loses all of its momentum. So all this speedy buildup you've got pretty much amounts to nothing by the time you get to the next screen. Thank you, game! Oh, no momentum, look at that. Alright, so this guy, we fought him as a mini-boss in the first dungeon. Here he is as a regular enemy. There's actually 3 of these guys in this dungeon. 2 of them will have to fight at the same time a little later. This guy is totally optional, though. You don't have to fight him. I'm only fighting him to show off where another dungeon item is. Wow, 1 rupee, how exciting. It's the compass! There you go. So, once again, those of you using this for a guide, there's the compass. You've gotten it. Congratulations. Let's get the hell out of here. I thought that fly was going to come after me, but for some reason he's ignoring me now. Alright, don't bother going over there to the right. There's actually nothing over there. It is a MacGuffin. This looks like another sliding puzzle. Yep, I knew it couldn't be that easy. Alright, so, not only do you have to use the blocks to slide something over there onto the thing, you have to pick the right block to do it. So, with some careful deduction, you will learn that that's the block you gotta use. The best way to do these ice puzzles is pretty much start where you want the block to end, and then just walk the path. Just make straight lines all the way around, and you'll pretty much figure out exactly which one you need to do and how you gotta do it. God damn it! This ledge thing is annoying. I mean, I guess it adds a little bit of difficulty to the swimming puzzles, but it's not. It just doesn't seem that realistic to me. Oh well, time to go back and get our lily pad. More speedy sailing! Also, there's nothing over there to the right. There's nothing we care about. I do want to check out this treasure chest, though. No, I knew it. I knew it! Why did I do that? I don't know, it could have been a key. Did I mention it's been a while since I've done these dungeons? Yeah, it's been a while. Sometimes I forget what's in the things. Can't get that chest down there, though. There's a lot of frozen chests in here. I wonder if the dungeon item is going to allow us to melt things. Also, it's pretty dark in here. Alright, so pretty much just stick to the wall here because anywhere else is a pit. Wow, this looks like a mini-boss room. Yep, sure is. We get to fight 3 more of those ants! Now, I'm going to use bombs to fight them this time because that's a little bit more effective. A little bit easier. That is if you do it right. There we go. Oh, I should have stuck with the bombs. Oh boy, this is not going well. This is going to be hard with the 3-heart challenge, I can already tell. I need to get better with these guys. There we go. Alright, so your reward for beating them is a little portal. So you can pretty much tell we're about midway through the dungeon. We don't have the item yet, though, but we have made our way to the first switch. And we're too small to push it ourselves, so we need help from Phantom Rick. Oh, yeah. Why do I have the feeling that this is not going to end well with that big Octorok there? Something is telling me my final boss senses are tingling. Alright, we grab ourselves a little refresher and we're going to tackle the other half of this dungeon. This better not be money. Better not be money. Good! Awesome. I'll take a blue kinstone any day! Most of the time, they lead to money also. Alright, so you can take the left path or the right path. The left path is just to this treasure chest here, but it is worth it. Because it's another blue kinstone. Sometimes I think it's easier just to start over than to try and weave my way around that narrow path again. And we have the slowest moving traps in any Zelda game. There we go. Well, maybe not the slowest in any Zelda game, but they're still pretty damn slow. Those ones in Ocarina of Time are pretty slow. Alright, so you could go over there and get those pots, or you could do it the pro way and use the Gust Jar. And the Cane of Pocky. And a kinstone is yours. I think they expected you to walk over there. I don't know. We're too crafty for that. Anyway, we don't have a key, so we have to go north. Something tells me there's a sun puzzle to get another key. And here it is. Alright, so we need to open this one up first, because that's going to open the one right above us. But the one above that one is also... Wait, no. We just closed the one above us. That way we can reach this switch to open the one all the way on the top. Yeah, that's it. That's how it works. There we go. Now we're feeling the sun. The Legend of Zelda Boktai Edition. You know, that would be interesting if they used that engine that they had in Boktai, that, what was that, sun detector thing that they had in this dungeon. That might have been kind of cool with the Game Boy Advance. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. Anyway, we've got our key. Let's go check out that locked door. I bet there's something nice in there. Oh, this screams mini-boss. Oh boy, I wonder what could it be. What could it be? Oh, it's gonna be another giant chew. Oh, we can handle that. We've done them before. So yes, they're recycling the boss from the first dungeon and making him a mini-boss for this dungeon. However, there's a twist. This one's electrified. You cannot slash him when he is electrified, because it'll zap you. You also can't suck on him when he's electrified. I know that sounds pretty dirty, but I didn't mean it to be. You can't use the Gust Jar on him. You have to wait till he jumps and removes his electricity. There you go. Otherwise, the strategy is essentially the same. He also has just about the same amount of life as the boss too, so you're in for about a 3-round fight. His second round, he gets a little bit more angry. His first jump doesn't remove his electricity, but his next jump will, so there we go. Actually, I think it's a time-based thing and not a jump thing, but we're not using our Gust Jar well there. There we go. I really don't know why the sunlight is in this room. It doesn't do anything. It just clips through and shows up on this guy's head and messes with my perspective. I guess the whole point of it was that you opened the ceiling and he fell through, because he was just kind of hanging out up there. Alright, so now he's in his third phase. He's pretty pissed off. He's just going to hop around constantly. And you have to eat away at his tail slowly but surely. Ah, I almost avoided him. Good thing, though, is his feet stay shrunk, so you don't have to start over your gust drawing every single time. There we go. You're as good as dead there, mister. Looks like he hasn't had sleep in a while. His bags are awful. That's what you get, Rick, for taunting him. Holy shit. Alright, and we get ourselves a fancy item. What could it be? Really? A lantern? Really? Oh well, I guess you take what you can get. Alright, the lantern actually is not that bad of an item, but the problem with it is it has such limited use that it's not really that cool. It'll light up dark areas, obviously, and as you can see, it'll also melt ice blocks, so there we go. Now we know how to open up these treasure chests. Oh, the money, goddammit. Like I said, there's no lack of money in this game. The problem is I can't collect it. Alright, so now we get to do our first fight in the dark. Wow, they're really liking these ants. They're just using them all over the place. Holy shit. It's like some guy designed these ants and they're like, put them in the third dungeon. We need them everywhere. More ants! I must have more ants. Alright, so you kind of want to keep it lit just so you know where they are, but it's not really required to keep this area lit. You do want to keep your lantern out, though, because trying to fight them with the light being only the size of you is nearly impossible. Maybe, though, in the 3-heart run I'll show off a little bit and try that without the lantern. Maybe. We shall see. Alright, so this room is essentially a maze, made more difficult by the fact that we can't see most of it at the same time, and also made more difficult by the fact that we have to go around and light these torches in order to progress, because they get rid of blocks that are in our way. We do, however, want to collect some of these treasures because they're pretty good. Like a red kinstone! Awesome. Remember, the red ones are the good ones to have. That guy was just sitting there waiting for us. Alright, so you can slash enemies through the walls here, but you cannot slash at pots through the walls. Go figure. Alright, that one gives us bombs. It gives us bombs for a reason, because we can bomb this wall over here. Don't forget to bomb this wall. You have to bomb it. Or else you're going to be coming back here in the dark. Alright, so killing all of the manic bugs nets you a key, which you need to progress on. Hence the reason for making the bombable wall mandatory. There you go. Alright, let's get out of this place. I'm not into this maze. I normally like mazes, but this is getting a little old. God damn it. I went the wrong way. I have chosen unwisely! Well, at least it gave me a chance to come over here and grab this kinstone piece. I'm getting a lot of kinstone pieces in this update. Holy shit. In fact, in the last few updates, I've gotten so many kinstone pieces. Bitches just be rolling in kinstone pieces. You don't even know. Alright, so anyone who forgot to bomb the wall will come up here and find this locked door and probably kick themselves and then have to go back and get it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but whatever. Watch out for those flame snakes, too. They're pretty wicked. They'll catch your ass on fire, literally, and then you run around like an idiot. Treacherous ice physics with enemies. Awesome. Alright, so we have to solve a split up the Rick pushing puzzle here. I'll speed it up a little bit because it's, you know, pretty simple. Easy to see what's going on here. Alright, this room has got a pretty difficult puzzle. It'll test your ability to walk on the ice as well as to be fast about it, which is normally pretty difficult to do. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do here. So first thing you want to do is push this down and over here. That'll make it the easiest. You could put that block on another button, the top button, but that'll make this puzzle a little bit harder because you'll have one more thing to do, as you'll see. Now, the goal here is to try and make your way all the way across the room without killing your clone. Now, if you haven't noticed, or if I didn't mention it, if your clone is stuck in a wall for too long, it'll just disappear. So that's what'll make this puzzle pretty difficult. Alright, one of these in this room is not like the others. There we go. Gotta love these multi-layered dungeons that remind you of Link to the Past. Alright, that tile down there is pretty much only if you're coming back through this room, which we never will. This puzzle! God damn it. Alright, so you want to light all the torches, but you gotta light them really quickly because they'll start going out. And they do it on ice, which makes it really difficult. So I just made it look pretty easy, but anyone who's actually played this game and remembers this knows that that's not really easy to do. I just failed at diving right there. That's okay. Alright, for some reason I thought that fighting all these ants would give you something cool, so I'm trying to fight them all like an idiot. Even though I'm not good at it. My goal, my strategy here was to try and knock them into the water, which would kill them quickly. Ooh, a kinstone piece. Very cool. I'll take that. Fuck you. Anyway, killing them all does nothing. There we go. Oh, wow, I wonder what I should do in this room. Alright, so those guys, when they drop the dirt... Holy shit! Man, these guys are kicking my ass. Anyway, when they drop the dirt on you, you get dirty, you move a little slower, it doesn't really do much to you. It's not that bad. Not that big of a deal. But they will start to drop pots on you and stuff like that. Just damages you. Nothing serious. Alright, so now we get to fight two of these guys in the dark. Good thing, though, is that this time they're not on the ice, so not that bad. You can use your torch to burn the webs, but they're not really that big of a deal, so... There we go. A problem is solved. Oh, didn't we get an item for that? Come on. Oh well. Put our torch away. Fucking slugs falling from the ceiling all over the place. Alright, so we've found our way to the other switch, and all we gotta do is throw it, and we're pretty much done with this place. I am a little sad because I do like this dungeon. It's a pretty fun dungeon, and wow, Rick, you dumb idiot motherfucker, you're pushing it the wrong way. There we go. Now all of a sudden it's just the right amount of sun to melt that. Don't ask me how that makes sense. It's video game physics. There you go. Something tells me it's not going to be that easy, Eslo. Yep. Just what I thought. Oh wow, what a surprise. The Octorok is becoming something of an obstacle. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's almost like it's the final boss of the dungeon. Oh, I like that. Alright, so grab a little refresher and make your way down here. It's time to fight the final boss. Let's do this thing! Alright, so the final boss is a giant Octorok. It's not really giant because we're actually shrunken down to Minish size. He does a few different attacks. The one thing is to spit rocks at you. This is the time where you can damage him. Hit him with enough rocks, I think it's 3 every time, and he'll do this thing where he freezes over. Light his tail on fire, and that'll make him pretty much go apeshit. And that is that. Good thing is, though, you don't get this ice physics for the whole fight. You just get him for part of it. Come here, you! All in all, this guy's actually not really that difficult of a boss, but he's pretty fun. Holy shit, wow. This is another attack that he does. He will try and suck you in and spit you out. It doesn't do that much damage to you. For some reason he always has to move to the center of the room to freeze up. Sometimes if you're quick, like that, you can catch him before he starts to spin around. Wow, Rick, way to run right into his path. Great job! Alright, if the law of video game bosses is true, as I'm pretty sure it is, we only have one more attack to do on him. Rick, we know what taunting has done. It's gotten you into trouble before. Taunt the Octorok. Rick, you dumbass. There you go. That's what you get. Alright, as you can see, that didn't do that much damage. But, we've killed him! There we go. That actually wasn't that hard. But where's the element? Shit, we blew it up. Don't tell me. Oh, here we go. Alright, so killing the Octorok nets us the water elements. We've now collected 3 of the 4. Pretty awesome. Only have 1 more to get. That's the wind element. We have to figure out some way to get into the sky, because the wind people took it. And we get a piece of art. Alright guys, so we raise our way out of the dungeon, and that's going to be it for this time. I'll see you guys next time. But wait, what's this? A cutscene! Well, this guy looks pretty fun. It's actually the king. Why is he a ghost? Oh, this is a past king. Right, so he's gonna open up a path for us. That was not a dream. We were seeing a ghost. Silly Eslo. You know, for a wizard, he gets shocked by the simplest of things. Anyway, he marks the spot on the map where we gotta go. That's gonna be our goal for next time. After visiting the Elemental Sanctuary, that is. I'll see you guys then. Later.